we are back, James. I am so excited. I know that anytime you're moving forward, we got to deal with technology and trying to get right into this is breaking news. We're here. And before we do, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself and then you'll tell how you met me.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you, Kendra. Um, this is a great story, how we met. I spent many years in the music industry, and I got involved with some projects that was uh, put in front of me. And this was probably maybe 2, 3 years ago. But um, one of the projects that we worked for 2 years or a year and a half uh, didn't work out. And I was introduced to a young lady who was highly recommended by a good friend. So I reached out to, by the way, her name is Kendra Phipps. I reached out to Kendra and I put the project in front of her, hoping that, she would join because I've seen her work and uh, once again, she comes very highly recommended. So she did return my call, and that was the beginning of the relationship, the business relationship that we have. And we have now a digital marketing company, uh, Three Vision Response Group, which I am really excited. I am so excited because of what we have done, what we have accomplished together. Brian McQueen is also, he makes the third partner. And we are on the verge of changing something. I don't know what it is, but what we have accomplished thus far has been very exciting, and it has been successful. So, with that being said, this is how we came to this point, and I'm looking forward to better things in the future because we're moving rapidly. So that is who I am. Well,
So
there's more to it, but we'll discuss it
yeah, so
later.
say your name. I think I mean, let me interject here. Please say your name for the people that are going to watch and then that's going to do the replay.
Okay.
I do want to make sure we got your name here as well.
Okay. Yeah, I got excited. Go
So
forward.
yes, so please say your name.
Okay, my name is James Watkins, living in Orlando, Florida, and originally from Chicago, but spent most of my career in the music industry. Uh, Now I'm venturing into a new market, a new industry, which is digital marketing. Uh, Kendra, myself, and Brian McQueen, we have a company called Three Vision Response Group, and we have really uh, done some great things. So I'm excited about what we have done thus far, and looking for better and greater things.
So let me just say for everyone that's watching first, truly I want to thank you. Anytime you can take out time to hop on a recording or a live play, you take out your time. You're giving something up. And thank you for giving something up, which is your time, which is totally invaluable. And so, as we launch this particular podcast that we're so excited about, and so sound, camera, lighting, all of these things, you're going to see our growing pains. And our ultimate goal is one to take you on a journey with us. And then number two, if you're going to go on a journey with us, you're going to be willing to grow. You're going to be willing to expand. And so that's the ultimate goal. And so as we share one of the biggest announcements, because we've been putting this off for so long, and we made a decision that we were going to do it. And let's just be upfront.
Yes, that's the
Biggest
only way
thing,
to be.
yeah, one of the things that we know that a lot of businesses a lot of entrepreneurs, they're not getting sales, they're not getting the results that they're looking for in their business and their not for profit. And our ultimately goal here is not your product. It's definitely not you. Let's just be clear. It's really how you are selling. And so one of the biggest things, James, as I turn the why over to you is, so stop beating yourself up about it. Stop trying to add more products and services, thinking if you add more, they will buy. That's not true. And so we're really going to dive in deep here, upcoming soon. James, I'm going to turn it over to you. Why we're doing this?
Okay, the reason why we're doing this is to help corporations and small businesses to scale their business. Uh, Unfortunately, everybody that gets into business, there's always a gray area that they don't understand, and it could harm or it could uh, cause your business not to excel. So, what we have discovered over the past few years was the most important thing, I believe, in any business is relationships, um, doing research, um, knowing your product. Um, so these are some of the things that I think that we should all consider if we uh, enter into any business. Uh, I love the theme, sell or stay broke. When, with that being said, um, there's a lot of companies that uh, they start off like with a bang, and then all of a sudden sales drop uh, because they has failed to follow through and create a relationship with the client. So these are well that let me also touch on the nonprofits. Nonprofits, they have a issue uh, when it comes to uh, impact or selling their impact, because most of the nonprofit, they create the nonprofit, and that is about that's it. They create it, but they don't know what or how to sell their product or their impact. And we also have to keep in mind that when you have a nonprofit, uh, people are going to look at if they're interested in what you're doing or not. But you have to, um, I guess you could say, design your product or your program that you have where you'll find a niche, because everybody has a niche. If you can bring that to light, you'll find that people will be more willing to help you grow. So I hope that gives you a better idea of what I was saying.
Yeah, I think you did an amazing job on why we're very passionate about this. And one of the biggest case studies we have is Cycle for Success. I mean, there's so many things we've done right, and let me be very clear, we made some colossal mistakes with
Oh,
Cycle for Success.
yes.
However, we had the ability to stick and stay. And I learned a long time ago from a mentor, you can stay until we pay, and then that
Yeah.
win will be astronomical. And so, where we are with what we're about to launch, and it's really all centered around the podcast world, which I'm so excited. I got so many people we're going to interview, and I know that we're launching our first episode on Monday. And so, for the ones that truly want to be there on Monday with us, I mean, all you have to do is comment below. And as we get ready to wrap this up, our Monday episode, sales stay broke. And I got excited even when we made a decision that we were going to move towards that as being the podcast. And how do we ignite our community? And we're being extremely intentional about our community. And so
Yeah.
if you look like us, you sound like us. And even if you don't, we welcome all. But we
Yeah.
do know that in our community, we struggle with all of this technology. We struggle with keeping our doors open. We struggle with people coming in and wanting to donate with us and giving us the social proof to say, hey, this is a legitimate non for profit, and I truly want to give to this non for profit. And I'm going to share, we're going to really pull the curtain back. And I'm just thinking about, James, so many things we did right. There were so many
Right.
things we had to fix early on. And I'm just wanting to speak to the entrepreneur, the coach, business owner, and even lines that we currently have right now. We're like having to drag them along, even on the marketing side, because truly to understand the philosophy of sell. And on Monday, let me be clear. Monday, you will understand why we said sell or stay broke.
Yes.
Learn why people say yes. So, James, as we wrap this up, guys, we're breaking news. We're launching our podcast on Monday. You're truly going to want to be there. You're going to hear all of the stories. And each story, there is a lesson. Back
Yes.
over to you, James. Any closing
Yeah.
remarks? Hang up.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to highlight this. Kendra Phipps, Brian McQueen, they are two of the most creative, talented people that I know in marketing. I have learned so much from them by listening and over the last uh, few years. So this is going to be really exciting. There's a ton of information that I have learned. So I'm excited. And one thing I want to say in any business, especially where we are, it's how you sell your product. And I guess we get into that like Monday
Yeah, we'll
or
get into that. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
how
We'll get.
you sell. All right.
So, Chase, I know you're excited because I'm excited. So, if you guys are watching us, I'm hoping that the excitement
Yes.
is jumping on you. I hope that if you are a business owner or if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a coach, and let's say that you're very passionate about your product and service and things are just not working out for you, you're probably going to want to follow these episodes. There's some major heavy hitters that are going to come on that we're going to interview. But the most important thing is we really want to dive into the psychology of sales, and we're going to just explore all of that. I mean, I'm so excited. So pay attention on Monday. Be aware on Monday that this is actually happening right at 10 a.m. What is it? Central time. Sometimes I got to figure out what time zone I'm in. And so 10 o'clock Central, 11 Eastern time,
Easy
we're
time, yeah.
lunch. Yeah, we're launching our first episode. So thank you guys so much. We're very, very excited. James, I appreciate you
Thank
for
you.
I appreciate just your presence, not only your authority, not only your ability to care about our community, but truly to take action. So we
Well,
will see you on our first episode on Monday. I can't wait to share. Bye for now.
bye bye.